Okay guys, so welcome back again. So in this video, let's see that how do we handle long press on the map to add a marker to a particular place. And in the previous video, we added this marker using geocoder. From a location name, we passed in London and we get the geocoded address. And then we are displaying it as a marker inside our Google map. So this was the marker here. So in this video, let's see that how do we add a marker when we long press on the map. That is on this location here. That is this location, then we want to long press here, and then we want to add a marker to this place here. So that is pretty simple to do. So let's go to this place here, that is on map ready callback here, and in this on map ready we'll add a listener here, that is set on map long click listeners. So let's add that listener here. So mmap dot set on map long click listener, and here you can either pass in this here, that is on map long click listener. So either we can use this thing here, or we can simply pass in this here and we'll implement that interface that is on map long click listener inside our maps activity, that is this activity. So let's delete this thing from here and we can simply pass in this. But now our activity should implement that interface that is on long press listener. So we can implement it like this. So on map long click listener like this. And then we want to add that interface method here, and for that we can simply do alt and enter, and we need to implement the method that is on map long click like this. And now here we see that in this on map long click we are getting this latitude and longitude at the position where we long pressed. So let's log something here. So let's simply log it here, the latitude and the longitude dot to string like this, and let's open the logcat and let's also run this application. So let's run this application and let's open our emulator here. So if I long press here, that is this place here. So I'm clicking long press and we see that we are getting this callback fired here, that is on map long click, and we are getting the latitude and longitude. So now what we want to do, we want to add a marker to this place, that is we want to add a latitude, that is we want to add a marker at this latitude and longitude. So that is pretty simple to do. So we can simply say mmap dot add marker, and here we need to pass in marker options, and we can simply pass in new marker options dot position, and we can simply pass in latlong, which we are getting in this method, that is this latlong, and it will add that marker to that place. So let's run this application again. And let's open our emulator here, and let me zoom in a bit. So now let's long press here and we'll see that a marker would be added at this place. So let's long click here and we see that a marker has been added. And if we want to add more markers, we can long press anywhere on the map and the marker would be added to that place like this. But what if you want to get the address from the marker here? So for that we can use a reverse geocoder. So in the previous video, we initialized our geocoder here, that is geocoder, and we have initialized this geocoder inside the onCreate method here. So let's use that geocoder here to supply the title of the place in the marker options. That is when we click on this marker, we should get a call out here, which would display address of the latitude and longitude and the locality. So to do that, it is very simple to do again. So we can use the geocoder that we have defined above. So geocoder dot get from location, and this takes in our latitude, longitude, and the maximum results which we want. And this returns us a list of addresses. So get from location, and here we can simply pass in latitude and longitude. So latlong dot latitude and latlong dot longitude, and then the number of results which we want like this. And this returns us a list of addresses. So this would be addresses equal to geocoder.get from location. And now we need to surround it by try and catch. So let's surround it with try and catch like this. And now we'll check that if we have our address, that is the length of the list is greater than 0. So if addresses dot size is greater than 0, then we know that we have an address. So now what we can do, we can simply get the first address. So address equal to addresses dot get at index 0. And now we can get the street address from this address thing here. So we can simply say a string street address equal to address dot get address line, and here we can get only the first address line by passing in 0 here for the first line like this. And then after that we want to add a marker to there. So we can simply remove this add marker method from here and we can put it inside our try and catch block and inside that if statement here. And here we are adding marker, only we are getting the address for that latitude and longitude. And here we have the position, that is latitude and longitude. And then we also provide in the title, and that would contain the street address like this. So now let's run this application and let's try to add some markers on our map. So let's open the emulator here. And now let's try adding a marker here. So let's long press here and we see that a marker has been added. And if we click on this marker, we see that we are getting this line here. That is the address of that marker here. And let's add one more marker here. So we see that the marker has been added. So there is an address for that marker here. And we see that we are getting the address here. And similarly, so on and so forth, you can add as many markers as you want. So now what we want to do, we want to make this marker draggable. That is, if we drag this marker, then we want to get notified that where it is dragged, and we can get the geocoded location back from that latitude and longitude where it was dragged. So for that, what we need to do, we need to implement one more interface method here, and that is mmap.setOnMarker drag listener, set on marker drag listener. And we can simply pass in this here because we want this activity, that is maps activity, to implement that drag listener here. So we can simply say Google Map dot on marker drag listener like this. And now we need to implement the methods for this on marker drag listener. So let's press Alt and Enter and we need to implement the methods. And here we see that we need to implement 3 methods, and let me implement those first. And we see that we are getting these 3 methods here, that is on marker drag start, on marker drag, and on marker drag end. So let's make a log statement here. So log d, and I'll be simply making a log statement. So let's see that when do these methods are being called. So log d like this. And now to make a marker draggable, we need to make this, we need to change something inside this marker options. So let's go to our application here, and right now if we long press on this marker, nothing happens. We are not able to drag it. Instead, the whole of the map is moving. So we need to do something to this marker. That is, whenever we are adding a new marker, we need to provide it one parameter extra, that is draggable to be true. That is, inside the marker options, we need to provide draggable to be true so that the marker can be dragged. So let's run this application and let's see that if we are able to drag our marker. So let's open the emulator and let's create a marker here. And we see that this is the marker here, and let's open the logcat also. So now here, let's long press on this marker to drag it. So we are long pressing it and we see that we are able to drag this marker. And if we see that the last method called was on marker drag end and the first method called was on marker drag start, and in between those methods we are getting this method is being called, that is on marker drag. That is, this method is always being called whenever we are dragging the marker. So let's see that how to implement this new location, because currently we see that if we drag this to another place, we see that this is a new place, but if we click on this marker, we see the title is the previous one. It is not the new title, but we want to get the new latitude and longitude, and we also want to get a new address from that location. So when do we do that? We do that inside the on marker drag end, whenever the drag has been ended and the marker has been placed on the map back. So we can use this method here. So here what we can do, we can simply get the latitude and longitude like this from inside this on marker drag end, that is lat_long equal to marker dot get position, and it returns us the latitude and longitude. And again we can get the geocoded location as we got here, that is using this method here. So what we can do here, we can simply copy this piece of code from here, that is this try and catch block, to get the new address inside this on marker drag end. And here we need to change some things. So here we need to pass in the latitude and longitude, and again since we have this lat_long, we can use this lat_long here, that is this lat_long is being used here and then we are returning the maximum results to be 1, and then we do not want to add a new marker here. Instead, we want to change the marker's current value. So we can simply say marker.set title, and this time the title would be this street address which we got here. And now let's run this application, and this time a new address would be added to our marker. So let's run it, and let's open the logcat here, and let's open the emulator here. So now let me add a marker here, that is this place here. And now if we click here, we see that this marker has an address or a street address of Charing Cross station. And now let's try to drag that marker to somewhere here, that is Leicester Square. So let's long press here, and now let's drag it here. Now let's leave it, or let's drop it there. And now we see that the marker's title has been changed, that is the new address is there on the title of on the callout of the marker. So it depends on your application that how you want to use this drag and drop feature inside your application. But you know that from this drag and drop, you can get the street address of the marker where it has been placed or where it has been dragged to. So guys, that's all about this video, and in the next video, let's see that how do we get the user location inside the map. So till then, have a good day, bye bye, take care, tata, and stay safe.